How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good. My name is Coach Cannon. What's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie, it's nice to meet you. Just a few things about me before we get started. Been teaching tennis since I was in high school. Been here at the Denver Tennis Park must be five years now. Yeah, love working with kids, love working with the adults as well, and just really excited to be here with you today.
Awesome.
Yeah, how long have you been playing tennis for?
So I've played in high school, growing up and in high school, and then have been taking a break since then. So I'm just trying to get back into it. My husband plays, and my daughter takes lessons here. So.
Oh, great. How old is your daughter?
She's 11.
She's 11.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a tennis player as well?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. We'd like to get the whole family out on the court.
That's right.
Okay,
Exactly.
exciting. Sweet.
Yeah.
I heard you wanted to work on your forehand. Is that true?
Yes, that would be great.
Great. So we're going to go ahead and just start with a little bit of a warm-up. All right? Just get the blood moving a bit. From there, we'll watch you hit some forehands and, kind of talk about what is going on and what could be better. From there, we're going to explain the stroke, and give us a couple different drills and practices for us to work on, and hopefully you see some improvement. Sound good?
Great.
Okay, let's do it, Jamie.
All right.
So I'll have you over there just on the service line. We're going to play just in these two boxes for a while. Good. Really nice. focus on your contact point. Okay? So there's a couple different aspects to our contact point. The way I would define it as where the ball is in relation to our body. Okay? So we control the contact point by creating space away from the ball. Right? We also control the contact point with our timing. Okay? So we're going to work on our timing and our spacing with the goal of improving our contact point. Sound good? Okay. So I'm going to have you stand right about here so you can see my forehand. And I'm just going to demonstrate the forehand. You just watch, and I'm going to freeze where I like to hit the ball. Okay? So what did you notice? Where was I freezing? It was out in front. Yep. What else? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, great, right? That's actually a really good observation, and that's something that's going to help us with our timing. We're making contact further in front of the body, is getting a bit of a rotation of the hips, so we may touch on that as well. Okay? What I'm looking for is to develop your awareness for the spacing of the ball away from your body, okay? And then awareness for the timing of our racket going to the ball, right? Which controls the space more vertically, if that makes sense. Okay? Right now, we're making contact a bit close to the body and a bit late. So we want to try to be finding the ball a bit further away this way and more out in front here. Okay? So now I'm going to have you follow me through the same stroke. Alright? And our focus is going to be freezing where we want to make contact with the ball. Okay? Both in front of the body and to the side. Okay? We're going to turn. Okay? Step. Freeze. Looks good. Good. Could you turn your hips and your belly button a bit more forward? Yep, there you go. And then we finish. Good. Let's do that a few more times. Yep. I forgot to freeze in the contact point, so we're going to do it one more time. And freeze, and I want you to notice that you can see through your strings. Can you see through your strings? Okay, and then finish. One thing to pay attention to is trying to see the ball make contact through the strings, right? If we're making contact late, then you're going to see the ball straight on. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. So we're going to stay over here on this side of the court. I'm going to have you stay right there, actually. Seems like a good spot. I'm going to toss you the ball, okay? And I want you to say yes if you find the ball in that contact point, okay? Could you remind me again, what are some things that we're looking for when we talk about an ideal contact point?
Okay, so in front of me.
Yep, in front.
We want not close to the body.
Yes.
So I guess it's the spacing out as well as in front.
Very good, okay? So we're looking to find, and just get comfortable finding that contact point, and then we're just gonna make it a little bit more and more challenging, and maybe give you a few cues to find your awareness of if the ball's too far, if the ball's too close, if I'm swinging late, or if I'm swinging early. Sound good? But right now, we're just learning about what it feels like to hit the ball just right in the contact point, okay? So tell me yes if you get it in the contact point. That looks really nice. Would those be yeses? Okay, great. Yeah. Okay. You're doing great. Okay, so what do you think that you could do better?
So I need to either move my feet or move it earlier?
Yeah, so you feel like the ball's too close to the body. Okay, great awareness, okay? Just gonna do a few more like this, and then we're gonna kind of advance the drill, okay? the other side, and we're gonna take another step in this drill progression. Okay? Okay. Good. Great. Oh, I like that. Good job. Okay. So after talking about it and after just practicing like that simple toss, do you feel like you have a better feeling or understanding as to where you want to hit the ball? Okay, great. So I'm going to send you back over to this side. It's going to be a little more challenging with the racket feet from across the court. All right, Jamie. So as this gets a little more challenging, we're going to be a little bit more specific about what we're feeling. Okay? So for now, we're not going to worry too much about our timing. We're getting the ball out in front. It's just about the spacing between us and the ball. Okay? If the ball is too close, it's a 1. Okay? I say 1. If the ball is just right, you say 2. If the ball is too far and causes you to be off balance, that's a 3. Okay? Ready? 2. Okay? Good. 2. Oh, sorry. Trying to feel like body. A 1? Great. I love this. I love that mix. Good mix. Very good. And in the button, let's go. Yeah. Good. Great. Good. 2 more. Good job. Just trying to dial it in. I'm going to make you move a bit more now. Some to the body, some away. Yep. Do your best to make everything a 4. Good job, Jimmy. All right. Great work. So tell me, were you finding it easier to find the number 2 as we went on? Did you notice that it felt easier or you were getting more quality ball when you were hitting the 2s versus the 1s? Okay, great. Do you think that you could go and work on that kind of on your own time?
For sure.
Okay, awesome. Great.
I definitely feel a lot less.
Great, great. So I did notice there were a few times where it seemed like, you know, you had either the right amount of space, but still didn't feel good on the ball, right? Or you had a good amount of space
Okay.
You got a feel for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yes. Does that feel different than how you have it?
Yeah, I think.
Ooh, I really like that.
So focus. Yeah, because I keep feeling like I'm like looking at it this way,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's probably why.
Because your body's staying sideways.
Yeah.
And when your body stays sideways, it would be pretty awkward for you to reach your arm all the way across.
Yes.
So we're going to work on rotating. Yes. Oh, that was perfect. Okay. So that's the technique that we're going to use to get the ball in our strike zone out of the front. Okay. So for a couple more minutes like this, all right? I love it. I think that's a good mix. Ooh. This is the one. This is the one. See if you can recreate that feeling. Oh, dang! That's cool.
Feels like a chicken.
Okay. Maybe a little bit of a spacing problem on this one. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? That's good stuff.
A little bit of a monster.
Okay. You thought it was late or too close?
Too close.
Okay, great. So let's talk for kind of open it up again. All right. I think you have good awareness of your spacing, and I think you have good awareness of your timing, and now you have a couple tools to get those all lined up. Okay? We're going to go back to saying yes if you hit the ball in your contact and the ideal contact point, or no if not. Okay? If it's a no, I'll just ask what would be better, and then you're going to have to tell me, what it is that you're going to do better next time.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I think that was a big old yes. Let's go.
No.
Okay?
Too much up there. Yeah. Too close.
Too close, okay? Oh, that is. Great. Yes? You're going with a tough feed.
No. Again, too close.
Too close.
Yes.
Really good. A few more.
Yes.
Really nice.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That was pretty good. I think we're going to end on that one.
All right.
All right, awesome job. Can you come over here?
Yeah.
How was it? Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's great. I
Okay.
feel like it makes it perfect.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm really
Yeah.
glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay? So I want you to teach it back to me.
Okay.
So can you tell me what was the primary focus of our lesson?
Yeah. So forehand and where I hit the ball.
Right. So we focused mostly on improving your contact point. Okay. And there are two different sort of dimensions that we worked on. What were those two different focuses? Yeah.
Vertical and
Yeah.
so with the contact with camera batting, be able to see through the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. So the spacing away from your body,
Yeah.
right? And then the timing of our swing, or how do we get the ball with the correct space out in front as well. Okay. So let's talk about the spacing this way, right? What was helpful for you to find the right amount of space away from the ball?
Honestly, it's just that awareness, because it does feel a lot better when you're making contact and cleaner. It's all easier when you're facing, right?
Yeah.
So just that awareness to work on the play outside of it to go back to it.
Awesome. Great. Okay. So it's just being more aware and learning what is the correct space. Okay. Awesome. And then when we talk about the timing or getting the ball out in front, what were some things that were helpful for you?
I think the most helpful is honestly
I gave you that task, right? But it was still kind of challenging, was it not? Yeah. And then there was one more step that we took that I think helped you execute your goal of making contact right up front. What was that?
And that's the rotating arms out.
Yes. Ooh, what you just did is great. Yeah, awesome work. Okay, so I'm gonna send you home with some homework. Okay, I agree you have kids that play, right? Awesome opportunity for you to practice, right? And work with them. Whether you're doing this out loud and maybe with the kids, you could call 1, 2, and 3 with them and they can get some practice on that too, right? Or even just internally, right? But I think stepping out on the court and just having the goal of being aware and working on some of these things that I hope you believe, you know, like saw the improvement from. That's your on-court homework, okay? And then off-court homework, we've got the U.S. Open Swing coming up, okay? So some fun U.S. hardcourt tournaments. Do you ever watch tennis on TV? Okay, so next time you're watching tennis on TV, I want you just to take some time to super focus in on one player and notice their spacing, right? The spacing away from their ball, the timing with which they're hitting. If you ever get a chance to catch it in slow-mo, you can even freeze it, picture on your phone, right? And then you have this image of the contact point. And I really think if you can nail the contact point, your forehand has like a really strong base to it. I think the sky's the limit.
Awesome.
All right, I'm really excited for you.